Tonight, Derry City women return to league action away to Lisburn Ladies. It is the first league game since the 5-1 defeat to Linfield in June, but so much has happened since then. And to discuss it all is the assistant manager, Peter Mitchell, better known as Mitch. Mitch, first of all, congratulations on winning the Foyle Cup and a dominant 14-0 win as well over the civil service. How have the recent successes influenced the team's confidence and preparation going on the game on Friday night?
Last week was obviously a good week for us. We picked up our first trophy together. I know a few of the girls have been there a lot longer than us, and they've won trophies before with the club, but this was our first trophy since we came in, so it's obviously a local competition, so it's nice for us to put our stamp on it and get the trophy in the bag. And then we followed that up with a 14-0 result literally the night after. It was 5 games and 5 nights, but the beauty with that was we got a lot of the young girls' minutes, and we felt that's what the Foyle Cup was perfect for, because unfortunately it's Premier League football with us. We don't get that luxury of resting players and bringing up young girls and playing young girls all the time. It's our results business at this level, and we have to sort of try and get a good balance of getting in the results but also trying to bring through your own young players, and it's not easy. But the Foyle Cup came at a perfect time where we got to bring in a few of the young girls and they got to express themselves, and they were absolutely brilliant.
Considering last week's tournament, the cup victory, how's it impacted in the morale and the chemistry within the team?
We've got a good bunch of girls, so we do. They're a close bunch. We're obviously playing tonight, and I know they were all talking at training Wednesday night. I think they're going doing a bit of a team bonding thing on Sunday again. So they are a close knit bunch. And like I said, they're a great bunch of girls. But the Foyle Cup week's always a chance they do a few morale boosters. They went to the beach a couple of times and out for bite to eat and stuff. So it's not only about obviously getting on the pitch and getting results, but it's also about them building those friendships and those relationships within the club.
With the busy week that you had last week, will management be looking to rotate the squad a little bit to manage the player fatigue and the consistency within the lineup?
I think we actually done well last week in rotating the squad. We used 20 players throughout the Foyle Cup, and we managed to spread. We done our best to try and make sure everyone got at least X amount of minutes, and we actually did manage to spread it out quite well. So they all got in around the same amount of minutes each. Plenty of football for everyone. And it was the same then Thursday night. It was a game against civil service, so they're obviously a few leagues below us, but you have to go up there and get the job done. So a couple of young girls came in, and some of the senior players still played the games. Last week balanced itself out for everyone, and now it's back to our bread and butter. It's league football. But hey, a couple of young girls have came in and they've staked their claim now. There's a few tough selections they've been made now because it was such a good week, and we've got, I think there's 17 girls we're taking, and they all deserve to be playing. So this is what we want now. We want the girls challenging us, and they certainly have.
I seen before we actually started recording that Cheyenne is now officially a Derry City Ladies player. She played during the Foyle Cup last week. What is she going to add to the squad?
Shania is another young girl, another young player. We've got quite a few of them, which is nice. The beauty with young players is they're always looking to learn. But she's came in, she played in the Foyle Cup. She also played on the Friday night in the Cup game as well. She's strong, she's aggressive, she's tidy in possession. She's a good footballer. She was highly rated as well down in Sligo. I spoke with the Sligo manager about her a couple of weeks ago before we got her in, and unfortunately she had a couple of niggly injuries down there. They just couldn't get her going. He wasn't happy about losing her, but he was happy to let her go to see if she could just kick on, that she needed to play football. So their losses are a gain, and she'll come in. She's in the squad tonight, and if she's called upon, then I'm sure she'll put on a performance like she done last week.
Lisburn Ladies are just 1 point behind Derry City in the league standings. What do you see as their strength?
We played them last season, the final game of the year, and obviously, as you know, we went 13 games losing every match. It was a tough start for us, and then we got the 3-1s in the bounce that kept us up. So when we went up there last year, we wanted to finish on a high, and it was just too much for us. The girls gave us a lot over those few weeks, getting the 3-1s on the bounce, and it was just one step too far for us. So last year they were very, very well organised. Very well organised. They're strong, they're aggressive. I've watched a few video clips on them over the last couple of days, and it's the same thing again. They're very well organised, and it's going to be a tough game first, but we believe we have players that are good enough to go anywhere and they impose themselves on a game. And we've got players in there that can score goals, that can create chances, and if we're on our game up here tonight, then we've every chance of coming home for 3 points.
And with the last question here, the league standings is so tight around about that area and where the Derry City Ladies are right now. How important is the game against Lisburn Ladies and in the context of the overall goals for the season?
I think we have to approach tonight like it's a cup final. I think that's the way we have to approach a lot of our games now. Lisburn Ladies, obviously Middlester, Larne, Lisburn Rangers. There's maybe five of us and around there together, and we can take points off each other. And for us, we just have to approach these games like it's a cup final and go out and give it our all. It doesn't matter how good we are or how good we think we are or what we think we can do to these other teams. We have to go out with the right mindset and we have to go out with that right work ethic. And I believe if we go out here tonight and if we believe in ourselves, if we give it 100%, then, like I says, we've got every chance of getting the 3 points. But for me, it's a cup final. It's a chance to put down a bit of a marker to go away and to take 3 points off a rival, and that'll give us that 4-point gap as well. Put us then at the halfway point of the season, sitting on more points than what we picked up last year. That would be a good start for us, 100%.
Mitch, thank you very much for your time, and I wish you luck tonight in the fixture against Lisburn Ladies.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Dee. All the best.
And if you are around the Lisburn area and fancy attending the match, it kicks off at 8 p.m. at Bluebell Stadium. My name is Dee Curran, and I invite you to subscribe, like, and share all our content based on the Derry City women.